What is going on, everyone? Stevo Supremo here, and I am just another game collector, and it is March 10th. So you know what that means. It's Mario Day. So happy Mario Day to everyone, and I just have what I consider to be the mainline series in front of me. There wouldn't be room for every game, every Mario game ever made. So just what I consider, like I said, the mainline stuff sitting in front of me. I wanted to talk about Mario a little bit because Mario, I think we all know, without Nintendo and Mario, who knows where gaming would be at today? They are so revolutionary and they are connected hand in hand because I think they both helped with just taking gaming to the heights of where it's at today. Without the creation of Nintendo's flagship mascot and its platforming goodness, again, like, just who knows how far behind the bill we would be as far as game development. Like, what would we really be at a PlayStation 5 right now, or would we be at PlayStation 3? Would everything have been delayed so long if gaming really didn't take off like it did back when Nintendo came out with the NES and then started pumping out Mario? It is such a big, iconic character, and it's been a big part of my life, really a part of my family's life, and we'll get into that too. But we got to get our start of where Mario got its start for me. It, of course, was the original, but it was the Mario Duck Hunt version. And I mainly, it was at my aunt's house. She had an NES. I would play Mario at her house. I actually really loved playing Duck Hunt. Like, I had more fun playing Duck Hunt back then than actually playing Mario. But of course, as I got older, like, my love for Mario grew and grew. So many memories just hanging out at my aunt's house and playing Mario and Duck Hunt. It was awesome. I really didn't hop on into the other ones till later in life because she didn't own those and really didn't get to play them until I got Super Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo. But the most important Mario game for me has to be Super Mario World. Of course, it was the pack-in that came with my system that I got for Christmas, and this is probably how a lot of people got their copy of Super Mario World. And to this day, it is my favorite 2D Mario game. It is, I think it beats 3. A lot of people hold 3 in that regard, but Super Mario World is where it's at for me. I love it. Again, just that Christmas morning, being so broke, so poor, and finally being able to open up a Super Nintendo and have Super Mario World in it, man, it felt like heaven on earth. It was awesome. Played through this game so many times, played through it with my kids, co-op. Like, we just have a blast with it, and I just love it. I would love to get it a complete in box one day, but man, that thing is pretty pricey if you want a complete in box Super Mario World, just because so many were packed in with the system. To try to find a complete in boxes, man, really tough. But then after that 2D era of the Super Nintendo, of course, things went 3D with Super Mario 64. Again, just another game changer. Iconic game for just, we're bringing in the 3D era. We were so used to having 2D side-scrolling Mario, and then now we have this 3D land that we get to explore. It was incredible, and it's a game that still holds up today. Love it. If I was to pick a 3D Mario game, that's actually a lot tougher for me to pick than the 2D ones, because all of them are great in their own fashion. Super Mario 64 would be up there, mainly for nostalgic reasons. It might be my favorite, even though games like Mario Odyssey and stuff just control way better. They have great controls in it, and the level designs in the Mario Galaxy games, see, it gets insane to try to compare it. But Super Mario 64, without a doubt, very iconic again, and game changing when it comes out. And that's like the theme with Mario. It just like changes the game every time. I know when it went to the GameCube era, though, it was kind of hit and miss for people. I actually did not complete Super Mario Sunshine until I got it on the All-Stars collection on the Switch. That's when I finally played through it for the first time, and I thought it was awesome. So no flack for me on Super Mario Sunshine. Now, this is where I might catch a little heat, because I have completed like every mainline Mario game. Most of the other ones, the new Super Mario Bros, I've completed most of those and everything too. But there is a glaring omission on the list of Mario games I have not completed yet, and that being Mario Galaxy 2. I have yet to complete it. I keep kind of like putting it off because I know once I play it, that'll be an end to like I'll be all caught up and be done with like the main series. And just hearing how great it is, it's like, man, I really want to be able to sit down and absorb it and just enjoy it and not rush it. And it's something I just keep putting off because I love Mario Galaxy. I kind of did the same thing with Xenoblade Chronicles when those games were coming out, the Golden Torna. I was just like putting it off because I didn't know if we were ever going to get a Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I was like, I don't know if it's ever going to happen, so I'm just not going to play this game. I'm not going to play it until I know something else might be coming out in the future, or even if nothing else is going to come out. I just want to wait so I can give enough time between when Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out to really sit back and enjoy Xenoblade again in case it is the last time. But luckily enough, the franchise is doing well and it's doing great, and they keep pumping out content for it. So no need to worry there about playing that. But that's how I kind of felt with Galaxy 2, because we had a Galaxy 1 and they made a Galaxy 2. So I was like, wow, could they actually possibly just do a Galaxy 3 in the future? So do I want to wait and play this in case they never do, or actually just go ahead and play it and maybe there will be a Galaxy 3? Maybe that's the next one. Even though Mario Odyssey kind of has to do with him flying around in a spaceship, visiting places, so maybe that is kind of the Galaxy sequel. But yeah, have not beaten Super Mario Galaxy 2. Definitely need to play it. But of course, 3D World came out and brought the co-op back into it. And this is where some really good memories with my son pop in, because around the time this game came out, he was 3 or 4 years old when I bought the system. And that's when I finally put the Wii U controller pad in his hand and he started playing Mario for the first time. And he just fell in love with it. He was playing this game all the time to the best of his ability at the age he was at. And that's when a love and a passion of Mario began for him. Because Mario is hands down, it's his favorite franchise. He loves anything Mario, especially the mainline platforming games. He's not too much into like the RPGs and stuff like that. But when it comes to the mainline games, he loves them. He loves them to death. We're talking, I'm not kidding, guys. He'll replay through them, 100% them, trying to do all these tricks and stuff, hundreds of hours into them. He just loves Mario, especially like the older ones, 2D ones. He really is into 2D Marios. And now he's 14 years old, and that love that he's been having for Mario for 10 years just keeps growing. Anytime he sees a new Mario announcement, when Mario Wonder was announced, it was like the highlight of the year for him. He couldn't wait until he was able to play this game. Then, of course, in one weekend, he 100% the thing, and it was all done. So he was a little disappointed in the length and everything of it, but he still loved it. And I think to this day, if I was to ask him, I wish he was here right now, of what his favorite Mario game has been, I want to say he has, on his 2D side, he really enjoys the gameplay of Wonder. It's between Wonder and Super Mario World for him. And when it comes to the classic, the 3D ones, he actually really, really enjoys Mario Galaxy 2 as his favorite. When he finally like 100%ed that thing, he was all giddy about it. He wanted me to be up there when it happened. So it's been some awesome moments with the Mario franchise in my family, especially with my son, just because he loves it so much. And anytime a new Mario comes out, it's always cool to see his reaction. Even when Brothership was announced, he was excited to try to give that a try, but not really his cup of tea right now, unfortunately. Maybe he'll grow into that, but Mario's been so important in this house. I've loved it. Anytime Mario comes out, we gotta buy it. Mario has to be in this house, and it's a franchise as far as like the collecting side of it. It's so easy to collect for Mario, but it can get out of hand. Mario games can kind of hold a steady price just because of his popularity, but they can also be pretty cheap. You can get all the originals up there for under 20 bucks. Even Mario World's like a $15 game. You can get that pretty cheap. And Mario Galaxy, 15. So a lot of these games you can get on the cheaper side to enjoy Mario. And that's not even talking about all the great spin-offs he's had with the Mario Kart series and Mario Party. I'd say Mario Kart probably being the biggest one that was a spin-off because it is so popular right now with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe still getting tons of people playing it online. And of course, you guys saw, I mean, it's so big, it was in their announcement for the Nintendo Switch 2, the next Mario Kart. That's how popular that game is and how big of a franchise it is for Nintendo. So Mario has had his hands on everything, and it's been incredible, an incredible journey. So what are you guys? What are your favorite Mario games? Your favorite 2D, your favorite 3D on this Mario Day in 2025? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.